Hey everybody, this is the weekly forecast commencing on Monday, September the 2nd, 2024. On Monday, we're having a new moon in Virgo. Virgo is analytical, it's sensible, it's practical. I mainly think of Virgo energy as very work-oriented, very service-oriented. And you could be helping and serving others. You could be really focused on, for these next several weeks, on body maintenance. But there's a lot of this focus on get the job done. The summer is over, if you're in the northern latitudes, and having to start thinking about getting back to all the routine job skills and projects. Now, also on Monday, with that new moon setting the tone, ambitious, assertive Mars will be squaring or frustrated by nebulous Neptune. Mars is all that enthusiasm and drive and ambition, but when it's hurt by Neptune, we feel like we're getting discouraged, we're feeling like the rug is being pulled out from underneath us. I think for some of you, this might be that you're starting Monday, first Monday in September, and trying to do too much. That would be the Virgo. We got lots of work tasks. Let's get busy. Let's accomplish all of this. And then Mars is all your energy that gets zapped with Neptune. So you could be exhausting yourself. Or you're just or you are, in some ways, you could look at everything you want to accomplish or everything you need to accomplish and get overwhelmed, and then you shut down. So pace yourself. Now, on Tuesday, the moon continues in Virgo, but it's going to be in opposition or confrontation to Saturn. So that's only going to be 7 a.m. Pacific time. So you might be feeling emotionally disconnected, worrying, blocked, but only going to last an hour or two, because around noon, 1 p.m. Pacific time, now the moon is being triggered by expansive Jupiter. So you're starting the day with the moon Saturn being a little cautious, a little worried, but then a couple of hours later, you're getting your mojo back, you're feeling optimistic, you're now looking for the rest of the week, making plans with Jupiter. It's good for educational plans, for travel plans. Now, before I continue for the rest of the week, if you enjoy these types of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading, or check out my 2-question offer. Now, on Wednesday, September the 4th, the moon continuing in meticulous, practical Virgo, but now 7, 8 a.m. Pacific time, it's going to be in opposition to Neptune. And then squaring Mars, because that Mars-Neptune on Monday, it's only moved about a degree or two away. So it's still strong. It's still indicating you have to pace yourself, don't burn yourself out. And here's the Virgo moon, now in a stressful angle, like 7, 8, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So you might still be feeling unsure, second-guessing. But there's going to be a shift quickly, because the moon had been in Virgo, very practical, work-oriented Virgo, for those past couple of days. But at 9:13 a.m., the moon that sets the public tone is going into sociable, fair-minded Libra for those next 2.5 days. Virgo just wants to get the job done. Libra wants to enjoy it and socialize and expand your social circle. On Thursday, the moon's in Libra, but there's no other planetary events. The moon's not making any aspects to other planets. So for the main thing, that moon in Libra is left alone, wanting to bring in a little peace, little harmony. Now, Libra is the second sign past Virgo. So actually, that moon, even though it wants harmony and peace and sociability, it's in the second sector from the Virgo new moon. And the second sector deals with cash flow. So this would be very favorable with the moon in Libra to be negotiating financial deals, because the Libra is fair-minded, it's looking for a win-win situation, you're not overly stressed out. On Friday, the moon continues in Libra, and it's going to be very favorable for communication, negotiating Mercury, late afternoon, 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific time. Now, this is also very favorable for writing, for speaking, for talking about your feelings, because the moon is the feelings and Mercury is the talking. But Mercury all day is going to be forming a square, a hard angle, to unpredictable Uranus. You get these hard Mercury-Uranus maybe 4 times a year. Now that could mean there might be some sudden, unexpected, stressful news. Now that just might be hearing on, the news on television, on your newspaper, or wherever you get your news. And that Mercury-Uranus could be triggering a lot of stress and upset. For us individually, this can trigger a lot of anxiousness and nervousness. For most of us, Mercury is the mind, the nervous system, stressful angle to anxious Uranus. So you might be having an anxious day. But you want to be careful about jumping to conclusions, reacting very suddenly. The moon will then leave Libra and go into Scorpio at 10:19 p.m., but that's Pacific time. Libra, when the moon was in Libra, it's very sociable. Let's bring everybody together in harmony. When the moon goes into Scorpio, there's a tendency for people to be more introspective, or maybe a bit more brooding, certainly wanting to be more private, and the emotions are more intense. On Saturday, as the moon continues in Scorpio, the sun in Virgo will be in opposition to restricted Saturn. This is for the whole day. This would not be a good day to accomplish major work projects. The sun can represent authority figures, your parents, and that Saturn could be that these power people could be restricting your, what you're asking for, what you're going after. Now, it can be where you're taking on a great deal of responsibilities with that Sun Saturn. And with the moon in Scorpio, there might also be, because Scorpio could be these endings and new beginnings, Saturn could be separation. So you want to breathe, pace yourself, see where this is taking you individually, because there might be some endings, or you might be overly worried about accomplishing your goals. This too shall pass. That Saturday, on Sunday, much better, because now the Scorpio moon, which is in a water sign, water is sensitive, caring, will be in harmony with Saturn, which is in Pisces, a water sign. So now, Saturday, the Sun Saturn is all that heavy worries, restrictedness, and with the moon in Scorpio really intensifies our reactions, but it's just for Saturday. Then on Sunday, now the moon is now in harmony with Saturn. So now you're starting to feel more grounded, more established, more secure. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co, that's .co. Until next week, be safe and well.